back to my channel. Today we are doing
a mini mukbang.
Yeah. We had a really hard day today, so we decided to go light when it came to food. We didn't really want to do something crazy, and so we did white rice, well, jasmine rice, sweet corn, and our son's mac and cheese.
Shh, don't tell him.
He'll get really mad at us, and we don't want to be grounded. So.
Sorry, Blue.
All right, let's say a prayer. Okay, amen. All right, we're gonna dig in first because we haven't eaten almost all day. Yeah. Did you just eat rice too?
Mm-hmm. Rice with a little bit of corn. Right there at that marriage line.
Rice and corn is so good.
It's almost as good as mashed potatoes and corn.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
So much better.
Nope. Remember Ponderosa?
Mm-hmm. Wait, are Ponderosa still around?
I think there's one somewhere.
Wherever you live, do you guys still have Ponderosa? If so, drop it in the comments because I haven't seen a Ponderosa in years.
Yeah, I still think there's one up in the northeastern, or no, not northwestern part of the state.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdly, I kind of want to go visit, but then I'm scared because just like with Yoo-hoo.
Oh my
okay,
god.
So some things from childhood, right? Yoo-hoo, the drinks, you have them as a kid, they're amazing. Bug juice, I'm sure people remember that. Huggies.
Not the diapers, the drink.
The drink. They look like little barrels, and you drink those today, and they taste so bad. Like the Yoo-hoo, it tastes like super chalky. If you're almost drinking like
water.
No, a protein shake.
Oh yeah.
Like a protein shake that's not fully mixed properly. Bug juice, if you drink that, it's pure sugar and you want to gag. Then the Huggies, those, it's thick and syrupy and just horrible. So, ooh, that's what it makes me think of. So I'm scared that if we try Ponderosa again one day, is it gonna be as shitty as whenever our childhood foods were? So it just makes me nervous.
So, speaking of things that make us nervous, weird food combinations.
Yes.
I've seen you do some crazy concoctions before, and I'll say crazy because I'm married to her. But things I would never put in my mouth.
It followed me along from pregnancy. So I have I love bagels. Well, I did. Now I don't. But I go on food tangents where I last for 3 to 6 months on the same food, and then I never want to eat it again for at least a few years. But there was a food that I ate that he hated. It was a bagel. Then you put butter. Then you put cheese on it. Then you put French's crispy onions on top, and then everything but the bagel seasoning, and I was obsessed with it. Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce put on top. It was so good, and he would gag every time he was near me when I had it.
It's atrocious. Don't ever recommend it.
It was yummy. I don't care what he says. What about you?
What's my craziest combination?
Spam. Talk about spam, man.
Oh, Spam.
Why I don't like it though. It's crazy.
Spam is God's greatest gift to the earth.
What do I say it smells like?
You say it smells like tuna. I don't know why it's not tuna. I don't buy the tuna one. I buy the pork product one.
There's a tuna one?
Yeah. There's all kinds of different spams. Or at least I think there's a tuna spam. I don't know. But I'll typically do they got this, I think it's like Chang's or something like that. Not to be confused with P.F. Chang's. Spicy Szechuan sauce. And I take some of that, I put it over jasmine rice. I love jasmine rice. That's the only rice that's in our house is jasmine rice. So jasmine rice, Spam, Szechuan sauce. Mix that up into a bowl, shake.
Shake it.
Shake. And then you eat it like a champ. It's awesome.
I don't like that. He can be cooking it, and I'll be in the living room.
No, you can be upstairs.
Or I can, like, living room, I can be upstairs. And it smells like fish. And it stinks. And I come downstairs and I'm like, what the hell are you making? It stinks so bad. And he's like, I'm making Spam. I'm like, how many times have I told you, don't make it in the house. Like, go out. We have a sunroom. Like, go out in our sunroom. Go make it out there. Please don't make it in the house. It's so stinky.
It's not air conditioned in there. It's uncomfortable. I don't like to cook there.
You can do it in the wintertime. Do it in the wintertime.
Yeah, do it in the wintertime out there in a parka.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta cook my burger. No, the crazy thing, remember when we first got together, I used to have my air conditioner at 70. That was it. I was a 70 guy. Leave it at that all year round. Boom. That was it. Jess and I get together. 60 degrees. Boom. Make it snow in the house.
I like it cold. I run very hot. And I get really, really cold. Well, thanks, baby. But I get really hot, so then I put the AC to 60, so my kids were already used to it. And John wasn't, so, well, now he is.
Now I walk around in shorts, and that's it. If it's less than 60 degrees in my house, I'm like, ooh, this is nice. If it's like above 62, I'm like, oh my God, I am miserable.
Like, we'll go visit my family, and their house is at like 70...
72?
72, I think.
72,
and
74,
we're sweating our asses off. So we bring our portable
air
AC
conditioner
with us because we're so hot. That's funny.
Yep. Oh, man. But Christmas time isn't too bad. We don't need it for that. But it also, I mean, it's nice to have.
Sometimes in winter, well, yeah. Sometimes in winter we still leave it at 60. We're really weird. So, like, we have radiators. We hate them. We can't figure them out. You put it to like 50 and it will go up to like 70. Sorry, don't joke.
And it gets hot enough that you can cook an egg.
Yeah. And then, or you'll put it even lower, which you shouldn't have to do. And it still goes up really high. So we're always suffering with the heat during the wintertime. So then we end up having to put on the ACs again. And we have like these covers for our air conditioners. And so we just run those sometimes even during winter when there's snow outside because we can't take it. It's ridiculous, but we have to. How do you like the fire? We're camping right now.
Yes.
I'm talking my mouth full.
Yes, how dare you. Savage.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Ooh, okay. Favorite hobbies?
Well, I know at the very top of your list. Not hanging out with me. No, reading. You love to read.
Why are you talking about my hobby?
Oh, because
I meant you did what yours.
My hobby is very simple.
Gaming.
Yep. I'm very simplistic. Now, here's the question. For all you not so savage people out there. For consoles, are you an Xbox or a PlayStation person? If you're a computer, is it PC or Mac? And you can't say, well, games can be played on both. Yes, they can. But there's always one. And if you're a true gamer, you know. There's always one you're going to have a preference with.
I'm Xbox.
I'm a PlayStation guy. I used to be an Xbox guy. Not anymore.
But now that I'm with him, I have to play what he does. So, whatever. But most of the time, I just play on my Switch. I am obsessed with Animal Crossing. It is the best game ever. I've been doing it for 4 years now. And I've built a whole little community. And the one day when I was switching from my Switch Lite to the Switch OLED.
Yeah, Switch OLED.
And it I thought I lost my whole world. And John called.
I tore up the whole Nintendo. The whole Nintendo world. I was tearing it up. Found out that there was this program that she was supposed to have.
We didn't know.
Didn't know nothing about it. She thought she lost everything.
I cried over Animal Crossing.
Well, I mean, you did work on the island for almost 2.5, 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. So.
I built so many little friends, and I have the biggest house you can even make. And it was amazing. And So I cried, and then John found out that you can fix it. We fixed it, and
Save the day.
it was awesome.
Well, that was baseball. Baseball, this is out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Safe. There we go. Say, I don't watch
Figured it
baseball.
out.
I don't know sports.
And then I love to paint, and anytime I can get the kids to do it with me, we do that, and we paint a lot. We all just finished our lighthouses, except for John.
Yep.
He didn't do his yet.
I'm a savage.
My mom even did it with me over the phone. She painted.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a lighthouse as well. I'm obsessed with lighthouses. They have a really big meaning for me. So, yeah. But we just paint a lot. I have the circle canvases, and then I have the square ones, and I have the rectangle ones, and I have the little easels for them. I have everything you can imagine. I love painting. I'm better at drawing. Like, I'm actually pretty good at drawing. Painting, I'm learning, but I still have fun doing it. I like mixing all the colors. What about you? What else other than playing games? Because he plays these games. I'm not sure what it's called. He can tell you, but this one game, I think it's Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah. Right now I'm in the middle of playing Valhalla.
Well,
I know I'm a little behind.
Whenever he goes up on buildings or on top, stop, because it makes me thinking about it, and I'm eating too.
Leap of faith.
Every time he goes on top of a building or he goes on top of a mountain, he just jumps off, and my stomach literally drops. I'm like, what the hell is happening? But every time he does it, I'm like, please just tell me before you do it so I can look away, because I hate that. So let me know if you feel that same way, because I can't handle that. My stomach drops. It's like going on a roller coaster with that feeling. That's what I get whenever he jumps off something. What's the other game that I don't like?
Elite Dangerous.
Which one's that one?
And he's going in a straight line.
Oh, he's literally in a ship, okay? And he's cruising straight the whole time. Or all of a sudden, he's going super fast, like at hyperspeed, and then he slows down again. He's going straight. He never moves. He says he does. He doesn't move. He stays straight the whole time. It's annoying. I can't take it.
Looks are deceiving.
Do something different. I don't like that. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hurrying.
Well, see, the difference is, as we said in the first video, I'm not a chatty Cathy when it comes to food. I shove my face like it's with a bulldozer.
You know those challenges? I don't know if they're challenges or not, but where the girl will copy how the guy eats. So however fast he eats, she'll do it too. We should have done it with you doing it with me, because you would not be able to handle it.
No, it's horrible. I don't know. It's I feel like when I have food on my plate and I'm just sitting here, that it's taunting me, and I have to consume it, or it wins. I don't know about you, or how any of you feel about food, or dinner time, or mealtime.
He loves mealtime.
I do like mealtime. I love food. I don't eat very vast arrays of food. I don't like a whole lot of different things. I'm very simplistic. Like, even if I would go to McDonald's, I'd get a cheeseburger plain. No ketchup, onions, none of that stuff. Yep, I know.
You're asking for the poops.
No, I'm asking for simplistic. Like, I was taught that, if you're gonna have food, get it with the minimum amount of additives, because you want to enjoy the food for what it is. You don't want to add so many seasonings and flavors and all this other stuff that you don't actually enjoy it. So, like, for example, you're making a steak, okay? Yes, you can add a whole bunch of seasonings and marinades and everything else, and it tastes great. However, you're not tasting the meat. You're tasting everything you added to it. So by just doing something simple, like I've learned, watching my vast array of cooking shows. I love cooking shows, by the way.
MasterChef.
Yep, MasterChef. What's the one?
Chopped?
No, well, I mean, Chopped is good, but the one that's where they're the top level chef.
Ooh.
Yep.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yep, Gordon Ramsay.
We love Gordon Ramsay. Anything he does, we love that.
Everybody's a frickin' donut. No, but I love my cooking shows.
What are you?
I'm an ice cream cone.
No, crab sandwich. I love that one.
But I do love my cooking shows, and I've learned that, you can make a steak amazing, with just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Throw it on a pan, saute it, fry it, make it look nice. Whatever the actual verbiage is, I don't actually listen to a lot of the words because it happens too fast.
Yeah.
But and then you put it in the oven, let it finish cooking, pull it out, boom.
I don't really like to eat. I'll snack here and there, and then I'll have one meal, and I don't really like to eat. I know it doesn't look like it, but this isn't actually from eating. It's from being put on the wrong meds a few years ago, and those meds made me blow up really big. I was 125 pounds, and I went all the way up to 300 pounds within how many months?
It was like 2-3 months.
2-3 months, and it just made me eat the whole time, and I blew up really badly, and I've lost a lot since, but it was really hard. So now I'm just really careful with how I eat. I eat healthy at the most of the time. I eat healthy. I get a lot of my foods from like Trader Joe's, and I just try to be a little bit more careful. I don't do sugars, stuff like that. I just don't really care for food. I'd rather, just snack on little things, and I love my water.
No, there's those. Now I will say that the Morningstar meals.
Yes.
We have. I am not a huge fan of vegan food and
That's what I eat.
plant foods and things like that. It's not really my thing. I don't like it that much. However, I will say that when Jess had me try the Morningstar spicy black bean burgers, oh my God, those
Even
are
my
amazing.
kid, even Red loves it.
Those are amazing. Now, I will say that nothing compares to an amazing juicy burger. However, those are amazing.
Okay. Vegan, pescatarian, or eat all the animals?
Carnivore.
Who are you? Put it down below.
I mean, technically an omnivore because I just ate vegetables, but I'm more prevalent to being a carnivore. I love meat.
Like the rice and the corn, I'll be fine. Mac and cheese, I'm going to have some belly issues later.
Blue won't.
No, he's going to ground me.
He'll kick you off his island.
I hope he never sees this or I'm going to be in trouble.
That's true.
He kicks me off his island, I'll be mad.
Mm.
He does Animal Crossing too. He kicks me off his island. We're going to have issues.
Let's see what's in
He did that before too.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm so mad at him for it.
So, what kind of weird combinations of foods do you guys like? Now, I'm not talking like, in some cultures, people consider balut to be a weird food. Okay, number one, you will not find balut in my house. That is too weird even for me. Now, however,
I just learned what that was.
I'm talking about, what she described with like the bagel or like pregnancy craving style things. Like
even though you're not pregnant, but you have it.
Chocolate covered dill pickles that are out of the thing.
Since I was a kid, my mom and dad, they found me hiding in one of those little teepee tents. And I had a big thing of the full-size pickles. And I had the Hershey's squeezed chocolate. And I had my pickle and a chocolate. And I put it all over it. And I ate it. Until this day, I still do it. And now I do the sugar-free, obviously. But it is so good. It's so good. It's salty, sweet, and sour. It's so good.
Let's see or if you're a Spam person, what do you mix your Spam with? Or do you just, right out of the can, which I think is weird, by the way. But it is, it's, to each their own. What I may think is weird or what she may think is weird, you guys might like. So, I mean, drop a comment below. Let us know. Share what you like, because you never know. Maybe there's something you guys like that we haven't tried yet, and be like, oh, that sounds good. I want to try that.
Sure.
So, we'll never know. That's what this whole thing is about. I'm fair and confident enough to say that like
hydrate.
This is good for us to sit here and talk and enjoy. It's like a little date night.
Yeah, well, we have a date night once a week, so we figured, why not do this?
Yeah, we get to share it with you guys. But at the same token, we can learn about, different things that are out there. I mean, there's people all over the world that watch YouTube. There's different cuisines, even in, different parts of states and countries and regions that, who knows, maybe like down south, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Arizona, they make foods, that are going to be completely different than they would in, Oregon, North Dakota, Michigan, Maine, whatever.
North Dakota.
Dakota. Don't you know? Canadians, eh? No, I'm not Canadian, and I'm sorry for offending any of the Canadians that may be watching or have watched or will watch. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Canadian people. Hey.
Okay, on a really quick jump. So, not to be morbid, but if you were to ever pass away, what animal would you come back as? So for me, it's the sea turtle. I feel like that's what I want to come back as whenever I pass away. What would you come back as?
I would love to come back as like an owl.
You would.
Mainly because I think, owls are awesome. However, I equally think that it would be my emotional support flamingo. And then if it isn't any of those, I would have to say a cicada.
Ew.
And this is why. They're extremely annoying, and you can never get rid of them.
Then why don't you just come back as a roach? Because then you won't never die.
That's not true. I've killed roaches, and they're horrible. Nobody likes them. Even other roaches hate them. Why do you think they hiss at each other?
I don't know. I don't know anything, but I stay away from roaches. I don't know.
You could come back as a wolf spider.
No. You know what my biggest fear is?
Spiders.
Okay, wait. No, that's Red's. I almost said his name. Red's scared of spiders. I'm terrified of. We're jumping right now. I'm so sorry, but like I'm getting excited right now. So, one year they released the ladybugs. Okay, like a bunch of ladybugs. My room, I don't know what I did, but I was living in my parents' house. I was younger. And somehow I busted a hole in my window. So like the glass was missing the one spot. And I went to bed that night. I woke up and we heard the day before that they were going to be releasing all the ladybugs. And I woke up and my ceiling, there was ladybugs all over my ceiling. They're all over me. It was horrible and I've been traumatized ever since, and I can't handle ladybugs because it was the red and the orange ones. And the orange ones are females and they bite. Fun fact. Red ladybugs are boys, orange ladybugs are girls.
Woohoo!
So, and the orange ones, they bite, and it really hurts. And so now I'm terrified of those. Okay, what bug are you terrified of?
What bug am I terrified
of? And don't
of?
say you're not terrified of a bug.
I'm terrified of the bug that I don't see before it sees me. We went to
the spider the other day.
Listen, all right. Red called me up. Well, actually, he didn't call me up. He was screeching like bloody murder from the other end of the house. And, Daddy, there's a spider. And as we previously established, he is petrified of the 8-legged arachnid. And so I go up there and I'm looking around. I'm like, I can't see any friggin' spiders in here. And he's like, Daddy, you can't miss it. I'm telling you, it's big. You can't miss it. I'm looking around. I'm looking underneath his desk. I'm looking by his trash can. I'm looking. I can't find this thing.
Where was it?
Well.
Wait, do I even want to know?
Underneath his desk, he had his little red whistle thing.
Oh.
I look a little bit closer, and I see over the top of it our friend.
Like on the floor?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he was on the floor, and this mamma jamma was red. Like, not tarantula style.
Was it the Juro spider?
No, it was not, but I guarantee you it is now dead. But before, when I first saw this thing, I was like, oh my god, it is there. What the fuck is that?
Wait, what'd you use to kill it?
Well...
I was sleeping when this happened.
So what happened in the very beginning is, I said, Red, get out of the room, close the door, wait in the bathroom. Did you find it? Get out of the room, close the door, go in the bathroom.
He would have panicked, yeah.
He gets out, closes the door, goes to the bathroom, and is waiting. I go and I grab the red fluty thing. I move it out of the way.
You look at him and go, ah!
I thought he was. So he's still hanging out there. Like, he's not moving. He's just chilling. So I go and I grab a baby wipe.
Really?
I set it down on top so he didn't move. He stayed there. I just laid it. Hold on. And then I grabbed the Ziploc bag that was sitting on his desk. And as soon as I put the bag on top, boom! Scrubby, make sure 8-legged, friend is no longer a part of this planet. And then I went scoop. And
is it on the floor? Like, is there guts and stuff on the floor?
No, that sucker's inside that Ziploc bag.
If I see it, you're gonna clean it now.
Oh, it's not there. You aren't gonna clean it. So yes, our 8-legged friend the size of a walnut is no longer alive. Because I took that Ziploc, which had the wipe in it, wrapped it in itself, then put that into another Ziploc, and then put that in the trash can.
Outside?
Outside.
Okay.
Wayne Brady ain't playing with no bitch.
I did want to bring something up. So this is like a whole different topic again. So I know in my videos you do see a squirrel and a flamingo, and I don't know if I've mentioned it in other videos.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. And so my squirrel is for when, sometimes we put it over him, but my squirrel is for when I'm saying a lot, or I can't think of what I want to say, or I forgot something, or I get really excited and zone out, and then that's squirrel. And then the reason he has a flamingo is because why?
It's my emotional support flamingo. So whenever I get on a tangent or I talk about something medical that, has nothing to do with my actual, knowledge base, it's just something I know, or for any pertinent reason where I start talking and don't shut up, my emotional support flamingo comes in to save the day.
And then we have our chill pill, and that's for when we're having any anxiety. Oh, yeah, right there. And that's for when we're having any anxiety. You'll see it do a little shake.
Or any of the feelies. We'll just say,
or emotions. You'll see it shaking, or it'll be up here or wherever. So I just want to let you guys know that was why we do it. We think it's funny. It might be annoying to you, but it makes us happy, and that's all that matters. But yeah.
If there's something that you guys would like to see that's a little bit different, drop a comment. And then, we can have a discussion about it. And, maybe if it is, we'll, give you a shout out. Hey, we're trying this because of what this person said,
I like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. They're helping us, so why not help them?
True.
Give them the credit where credit's due.
I agree with that. I will say that I don't know how many of these we'll be doing, some weeks, just because we might not get to have a date night every week, because I do start chemo, and or I might already be in chemo, depending on when you see this. So I don't know what my days are going to look like. From what I'm told from my friends, I should be fine. From what I'm told by my doctor,
maybe not.
Maybe not. I might have really good days and really bad days. So I don't know when our next date's going to be. So I guess we'll see. And then if you are seeing this later, then I'm already in it. And then there might not be another date for a little bit until I feel better. So I guess we'll see then.
But we're making the best of it. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not all depression and negativity. We're making the best out of every day as much as we can. Even when, like she said, today was a really rough day for all of us.
I've been tired. I've been in a lot of pain.
So,
sleeping. Yeah.
We're just trying to do the best that we can with the cards that we're dealt. And yes, while the cards are a really shitty hand, nobody wants to go through what you're going through. Nobody wants, a family member or a loved one to, be on this side of the table or that side of the table.
Right.
But, having a good support system and having, a great partner, makes the really horrible, shitty days a lot better. I've said it before on other videos, and I'll say it again. When I'm struggling, you're there to take care of me and help me and make sure that I stay on the right path. So, if for all those times, you're there looking out for me, I'm doing everything I can to help you, through this, because I know that when, push comes to shove, you'll be there for me like you always have.
Always.
And, I hope that, our kids can see, the struggles and the triumphs that we
They
went
do.
through, and use that as a role model for how they want to have their families.
Right.
So we've said this.
I mean, we're raising someone's husband, we're raising someone's father, so we trying to do our best.
Yep. And the hope is that we've said this in the other videos. We want to try and make the person that comes behind us have a better experience, to make them more educated to what we went through and what the possibilities are, because as we said before, everybody does things a little bit different everywhere they are. So are there better ways to handle every situation? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes bad things happen to good people and no one knows why, and it's learning that from other people. Why do you think support groups exist? And I think it's just going to be good. I think it's going to be good for everybody. So
yeah. Well, we're gonna end it on this note. I'm full and he finished a while ago, and I apologize for that. I eat slow. I can't help it.
When I stopped eating, I talked a lot.
Yeah.
See?
But maybe it was because I was talking first, and that's why you finished before me.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll never know. I'm gonna race you next time.
No.
Oh, when?
I have military gut. I can eat anything in less than 5 minutes. I got skills.
Bet. All right, we'll see. All right. Well, I hope you
make it something I like.
No. You have to eat something that you have to eat something that I love, and then I have to eat something you love. And if you spam and sushi,
we won't be done for 3 hours. It'll be the longest. Sorry, can't do it.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you. You can win. You win.
Yep. All right.
But all right, I hope you have a great night, or if it's daytime for you, I hope you have a great day. So, everyone, have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Bye.
Bye, guys.